Several months ago, looking for something to watch on Amazon.com, I stumbled across the show Legend of the Seeker. The series description looked intriguing, so I decided to watch it. After the first double episode, I was absolutely hooked. I love the characters and the story. I have always enjoyed movies about King Arthur and wizards and magic, but I never considered myself as a fantasy lover. But this show had mesmerized me immediately. The chemistry between the actors made the characters jump off the screen. It was amazing to see their roles come to life as I sat and watched that first episode. But nothing made this show more appealing than the romance between Richard and Kaylin, played by Craig Horner and Bridget Regan. They are the reason I fell in love with this show. The magnificence of the roles of these two characters and the way these stars portray those roles make the show a phenomenal hit in my mind. Once I watched the first episode, I continued with the next 42. I sat and watched them all in 2 days. I couldn't stop. The show was so compelling, I had to see the next episode and the next. About the second time through the entire series, I started to research on the internet everything I could find out about this show. I sought out information about each of the characters, the reason behind why they only had 2 seasons, which apparently had nothing to do with the quality of the show, but the distribution company that went bankrupt. But most importantly, my searching led me to Facebook and the Seeker fandom. Once I found Facebook and the fandom, it quickly led me to SaveOurSeeker.com and the campaign to bring this wonderful show back on the air. I immediately jumped in with both feet. It's amazing all the things that this fandom is doing in the name of a canceled show. Let me tell you about this fandom, because it's the greatest ever. The people are warm and friendly and come from every walk of life. This is truly a worldwide fandom because reruns of Legend of the Seeker are playing in multiple countries. We have new people learning about the show from Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, so the fandom grows daily. It seems like it's getting more popular now that the show is no longer on the air than when it actually aired. I was new in June, and I was welcomed with open arms and felt like I had been a part of this group for years. And this group has established wonderful friendships, and they're all with the same passion for this terrific show. The talent that has emerged is incredible. There are beautiful hand-drawn art, amazing videos, and the writing of fanfic stories about this show that are better than most authors. They have already, in what this fandom has been doing is nothing less than extraordinary. They've already passed the winning record in the Guinness Book of Records for the most posts to a comment in Facebook. Our goal is to reach 2 million comments, and then we will let our record stand, making it extremely hard to beat. We are doing this for more exposure to this fabulous show and to let networks know that the fandom will give a profit if they bring the show back. November 1st was the 4th anniversary of the day that the show had its premiere. So in celebration, the fandom did a tweet-a-thon with the hashtag Team Seeker. You can see that we trended at number 2. Again, it takes a huge, dedicated fandom to make that happen. Volunteer fans participate and run fan booths at comic conventions all over the world just to bring attention to the show and to gain new fans by word of mouth. The dedication of this group is inspiration to any network that brings Legend of the Seeker back. It shows that it will be profitable because they have fandom support behind it. Each month, the fans all over the world participate in letter writing campaigns that ask Disney, ABC TV, the owners of the rights to the show, to bring it back and give it the chance it deserves. But in addition, we're writing different networks to ask them to consider purchasing or acquiring the rights and bring the show back on the air. Most impressive thing about this fandom is not only the dedication to volunteering their time, but they also donate their money to continue to campaign to bring the show back on the air. We understand, if in any business, including television, it's all about the bottom line. Will this make money? Well, the Seeker fans have put their money where their mouth is. And if we are willing to give out cash to bring a show back on the air, you know that we're going to continue to support the advertisers that keep our show on the air. So, as I am drawing to a close, I'd like you to keep the following in mind. This show provides one, values. It's good versus evil, and yes, they have to do battle, but good will win. 2, it's family oriented. You can sit down with your kids and have quality time while watching television. 3, it has something for everyone. Wizards and magic, sword fights, romance, fabulous characters, and a refreshing storyline. And 4, it gives variety to the current TV lineup, which is mostly reality shows and crime dramas. So in conclusion, please, I'm asking if you would be willing to help save our Seeker. We want seasons 3, 4, and 5.